Hello everyone, my name is Y Vivek. I am currently pursuing MTech from Vignan University, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Today I am going to present on data wrangling and its tools. Data wrangling is an essential step in data analytics process. Data wrangling helps us clean and transform raw data into a structural format, making it suitable for analysis and decision making. How these all are done, let's look into the further slides. In this session, we are going to learn about introduction to data science, importance of data wrangling in data science, and common steps what are utilized in data science, and how data wrangling are performed. Let's see. Let us begin with an introduction to data science. First, what do you mean by data? Data is a collection of raw facts or information about objects, events, or entities. By itself, data does not convey meaning until it is properly processed or analyzed. Data can exist in several forms. It may appear as a text, such as words or documents. It can be numerical, including measurements and statistical values. Data can also be in form of images like photographs and graphics, or multimedia such as audio recordings and video clips. Additionally, data is generated continuously through sensor sources, including IoT devices also, GPS systems and temperature sensors. In real world scenarios, data is rarely ready immediate analysis. It is often incomplete or inconsistent, which makes processing essential. This is where data science play a critical role. Data science focus on transforming raw data into a valuable data products. It combines human computer interaction, process such as data collection, cleaning, integration, analysis, validation, and how these are going to done in machine learning and all other subjects. It is essential for to extract meaningful insights and support informative and for making decisions also. This slides illustrates how data wrangling is used. Let's see firstly raw materials data. In this image, non-processed food items, grains, vegetables, meat, these components is essential to make a beautiful dish, and these are unstructured or raw data from various sources. Then next we are going to get a final product. It means processing. This is a physical act of preparing and cooking the food in the factory setting. In data wrangling, this representation the process of converting, cleaning and mapping raw data into useful format, analysis for other purposes, and the final product is meal, is the end result of an image. In data wrangling correspond to the structured, clean, and ready to use data. Now let us understand the common steps involved in data science process. First step is problem definition. In this stage, we clearly state the problem and define why it need to be solved. Let's see some examples. Predicting sales, analyzing student performance, or detecting fraud transactions. A well-defined problem guide the entire data science workflow. Next is data collection. Data can be gathered from multiple sources such as database, surveys, sensor systems, and CSV files also. The quality and relevance of collecting data directly impact the final outcome. Third step is data preparation, known as data cleaning or data wrangling. Here, raw data is processed by handling missing values, correcting errors, and transforming data into a usable formats. This step ensures data is reliable and meaningful. After that, we perform exploratory data analysis, commonly called as EDA. It helps us to understand the structure of data using summary statistics and data visualization. It allows us to identify pattern, trend, and how we are going to do and anomalies before moving to modeling also. The next step is modeling. In this step, machine learning models are applied to prepare data for making predictions and classification based on the defined problem. The common thing is evaluating the data which is going to perform here. And the next is evaluation. Here we assess the performance of the model, like using metrics like accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, and some error rate and validation scores are maintained and ensure reliability majorly. Finally, we reach decision making and deployment. The site gained and used to support decisions and improve business outcomes. The deployed model help enhance future data collection and continuous model improvement. Together, these steps formed a structural and systematic approach to solving real-world problems using data science. Here, let's see how data wrangling help in making a dish. Let's see with this example. Preparation of a chicken dum biryani. Firstly, the problem statement is decided. It means what the dish have to be make. The dish is chicken dum biryani. It is the first step. What we are going to see, problem is defined. Then next, what are the dish requirements? The gathering ingredients is major step for making the dish. And then come to third step, data processing and wrangling. That means cleaning the ingredients and making preparation, like removing unwanted data and making the useful things only present in the data for making output. The next, EDA, evaluating data analysis. Adjust salt and species, what are the requirements of taste, just checking those all here. Then next, making a model and cook the what the dish we have to get. And the finally, evaluation, taste we have to make and check whether the output is good or not. In this format, the data wrangling help in making a product outcome, like such as this example we seen how biryani is going to cook. Now let us move on to an introduction to data wrangling. Data wrangling is a foundational step in data science pipeline. It comes after problem definition and data collection. Before data exploratory data analysis, modeling and evaluation, we have to do data wrangling. Without effective data wrangling, meaningful analysis is not possible. Data wrangling is the process of transforming raw data, which is often messy, incomplete, or unstructured, into a clean, organized, and usable format of data. The transformation enables accurate analysis and helps in generation of valid, accuratable insights. In practice, real-world data rarely arrives in ready-to-use state. It may contain missing values, errors, inconsistency of irrelevant information also. Data wrangling addresses these issues and ensures the quality and reliability. Data wrangling is also known as several other names, including data preprocessing, data preparation, data cleansing, data scrubbing, data munging, and data transformation. Let's see how this is going to done and useful for making valuable and a reliable outcome. It includes data wrangling contain a irrelevant data. It means which is unuseful data for making a outcome of a product, like inconsistent data, null values, missing data. So we have to make some actions. Removing error data and handle missing values. The next is merging set of data assets, and then detect duplicates, inconsistencies, and formatting the issues where data have, and encode those all into some categorical techniques by using one hot label encoding and target encoding, counting encoding. By using these techniques, we have to encode the categorical data and then normalize, standardize, or scale numerical functions. Make data as useful. This is the major step which is useful for making outcome of a product. This step is defines data pre-processing. Effective data wrangling directly impacts the reliability and quality of data driven insights. One of the primary goals of data wrangling is to ensure data quality and improve data usability. Raw data sets often contain missing values, duplicate records, inconsistent formats, and various types of errors also. If left and unaddressed these issues, it can significantly affect analysis results. So, data wrangling resolves these problems by identifying and correcting errors, handling missing values through these techniques such as imputation, or removing and resolving inconsistencies and noise within the data. In addition, data wrangling make data compatible for end users also. It converts raw data into a structured and a standardized format that analysts, data scientists, and analytics tools can easily understand the process. Overall, effective data wrangling ensure the data accurate, consistent or not, and ready for analysis, forming a strong foundation for reliable decision making. It plays a crucial role in enhancing model performance. Machine learning algorithms really heavily structured and well proposed data. Effective data wrangling improve model outcome by normalizing or standardizing numerical features, encode categorical variables, and scaling features to improve the convergence during the training process. In addition, data wrangling enables smoother exploratory data analysis, commonly is known as EDA. By simplifying complex data, it makes data analysis easier, faster, and more accurate, allowing analysis to identify pattern and insights efficiency. Another important advantage of this data wrangling is ability to integrate data from multiple sources and formats. It combines data from databases, spreadsheets, APIs, log files, and other formats such as JSON and CSV files also in single unfilled data sets and make a unified these all. Overall, it ensures consistency and improves efficiency and significantly boosts the performance of machine learning models. Major one is it saves time in data science workflow. It maximum save up to 80% for a data scientist in data cleaning, preparation of the data. Good data wrangling techniques reduce downstream and debugging the data, and it extract the only useful insights, and it repeated work minimizes, and data analysis plays a very crucial role. in making the outcome very accurately and reliable. It saves a lot of time. In the same format, it enables effective decision making also. Clean, well-structured data can help organization to make best decisions. It ensures consistent reporting and dashboards and summaries which will help more easier to understand the data. By using some trustworthy APIs, we can do anything by visualizing and communicating the data by in the format of visual techniques. By there are key 6 points in data wrangling from conversion of raw data into information like as useful data. First step is discovering the data, what we need for the problem. We have to discover in this stage. Then make structure of the you discovered data. And then next, cleaning the data, enriching the data, and validate the data, which is useful or not. We have to make extract the useful data only. Irrelevant data we can remove from those data sets. And then finally, publish the data. These all tasks will helpful to make a useful data set and get reliable product. In this key 6 steps of transforming the raw data into useful information, the first step is discovering the data. Let's see how discover the data is done. Understand and explore data from multiple sources. It means identifying the which format the data is there and the sizes, and then acknowledge differences across the different sizes of data and where the source we are getting those, like databases, APIs, CSV files, and from other sources. There are so many data sources we gathered. From the all sources we gathered, we have to check whether it is structured or not, and then how we will use this data. Just verify those two tasks and then make process highlights and address the quality issues, errors, and missing data, inconsistent data, outliers are there or not. If there is all these tech points, just make to ensure the reliable data only. After discovering the data, we have to make a structured one. Raw data is often unstructured and disorganized manner. We have to make a organized database. Business requirements, we have a database columns and rows. Add or remove columns and extract relevant information only. Just see this image. How data is structured from unstructured by using the rows and columns. We give indexes also for the database. After structuring the data, clean the data is a major step. It means here we remove outliers that affect analysis of the data. Replace null or empty values with the standard values. Fix the structural errors and inconsistencies. Here major steps is remove duplicates, handling missing values, and standardize the formats of data. It means from raw data which is unstructured and which are useless from those, just extract those all things and make sure reliable of useful data only. Standardize and normalize the data. And the fourth step is enriching the data. Here, clean data using external and internal sources. Generate new columns using computations. Improve the accuracy of analysis data, sometimes called data augmentation, like adding the new features and provide the context what the needed only is, and supplement missing the data and enrich the data. Let's see this image, you can understand how enriching the data is performed. And the major step is validation. Here we have to check the quality, accuracy, consistency by using metrics like precision, recall, F1 score. By using those all models of evaluation metrics, we can validate and ensure the transformation is correct or not. Verify the fields, distribution rules. Before data have to be get outcome, the model has to be validated many times. From the training phase to testing phase, validation is a major role. Check data whether it is correct or not by using some evaluation metrics. This is the fifth step of data wrangling. After validation, publish the data. It is the final step in data wrangling process. Here we delivered the processed data to the analysts and for the applicants. Load into new architecture or database. Store logic for future use. Ensure compatibility with the tools. The deployed data is always have to be perfect. This is the last step of data wrangling. Let us conclude with an overview of data wrangling tools. A wide variety of tools are used to clean, organize, and transform and prepare data analysis. The choice of tool often depends on the size of dataset, the complexity of the task. Microsoft Excel is widely used for basic data cleaning operations such as filtering, sorting, and simple visualization. Excel spreadsheets are also especially useful for small datasets and manual data presentation tasks. Tableau is a specified tool and it is a special one to extract the data tables from PDF files and convert into a structured format such as CSVs also. CSV kit defines a command line toolkit designed for converting and cleaning and processing CSV files, making it efficiently for handling structured of text data. For more advanced and automated data wrangling tasks, Python and R common programming languages are used. They support large-scale and data manipulation, automations, and analytics. Here particularly, Pandas, a powerful Python library, enable fast and flexible data manipulation and analysis making it one of the most widely used tools in data sciences. With these tools, data wrangling become more efficient and accurate and scalable.